What if he started crying and he was like,
I'm gonna
you're
say
coming
this. I'm gonna say this on the low key, but I
It's
kind of
okay.
went through his stuff,
No one can hear. Go on.
and
I want to talk about the drama you got going on up at your place. We all watched your video today.
I'm so
We were
excited.
sitting around watching your latest
We
video.
watch
and
them all.
We all watched.
Twigs. We watch
We
them
watch them
all.
all. Yeah, man. So let me get this straight. Your grandma got this boyfriend off Plenty of Fish,
correct.
imported him over
Boy
to Myrtle
toy.
Beach, and it seemed like in her little video that you nefariously recorded with your cell phone camera,
On
it
the
seemed
sly,
like
I
she
didn't
was.
realize that.
Yeah, it seemed like she was trying to play it off like, he just wanted to come to Myrtle Beach and I knew him. That's all it was. But in reality, it seems like maybe she had some feelings for this guy, and now they've kind of.
Let me clear the slate up because I looked at the subreddit and they had the story all twisted.
Which
All right.
subreddit? It was the podcast show or
The PK.
the PKA subreddit. I didn't see that
Yeah.
thread. Okay.
All right. My grandma recently got into Plenty of Fish. She's a woman that leads a very isolated life, and she just does stuff to make herself entertained. Well, she finds Jim, which is the guy's name, and Jim doesn't have transportation. She don't know anything about him, but in 3 weeks she's in love. So she decides to move him down here, and
Oh, shit.
so she asked me to rent a U-Haul and go get him, and he would pay me the money to, after all the stuff, which he did.
This is
I
great.
rented a U-Haul, and I paid the
Dude,
gas money and
all right.
everything, and I helped move him down
Let me
here.
jump in. How far did you drive with this U-Haul? Like, and was it like a U-Haul you tow behind your truck?
Yes, it's an enclosed 12-footer.
All right, so you went and got one of those 12-foot U-Hauls, hooked it up to your truck, and then you drove to where?
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
How
Which is
far of a
about 2
drive is that?
hours.
So you drove 2 hours. You never met this
110
guy
miles.
before.
110 miles, something like that.
Can
So
I
you
ask
never
you-
met this guy before. You load his shit up, put him in your truck, and bring him back to your grandma's place.
Well, me and a guy named Doug did it. Yeah.
Has Jim ever
Who's
been to
Doug?
prison?
Don't know
Okay.
about that question, but Doug is a guy that I had help me move the stuff because Jim is like 70, so
Yeah.
he couldn't help me move dressers and stuff. So I took somebody with me.
Let me ask you this: did your grandma come on this trip with you?
Yes,
Okay, well, that
she
was
drove
nice.
her own car.
Okay, all right. So how
Did a
long?
You didn't have to
Caretaking.
spend time. You didn't have to spend 2 hours just you and this guy in a truck. He rode with
Yeah.
her, I'm sure,
That's
right?
my concern.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
so
Okay.
how did she
understandable.
fell in love with him online?
Mm-hmm.
Did they Skype or were they just sexting? Like, how does this go down?
Phone, FaceTime.
FaceTime. Okay. Okay.
This time.
So he gets down here in less than a week. She's ready to throw him out. He buys this big thumpity stereo system. Well, he got it from Aaron's. He like bought, one of those like buy here, pay here places. You got this big
Yeah.
thumpity stereo systems, and they're like, this thing has like 3 8-inch 18-inch subwoofers built into it. It's like, and he put it in a single wide trailer. It's like, it didn't make sense.
That's
like,
too much noise.
What kind of music? What kind of music does he play through this thumpity boombox
Country
he got
western.
from Aaron's?
Leonard
Country
Skinner.
western, like also like some Marty Robbins.
Like
Down
some
in
Earl
the West.
Haggard and some Waylon Jennings.
Okay.
This is hilarious.
I'd have
Okay,
an
so now this
aneurysm.
guy,
Someone
But
was playing-
regardless, the reason I'm telling you about the thumpity stereo system, there was a point about that, is because
All right.
when shit started rolling downhill, that was the first complaint that gets thrown up, that she doesn't like the stereo in her house.
okay.
So she was trying to throw the stereo out the door. This is a
Physically.
stereo that this man hasn't paid for fully yet. He's on a payment plan with it.
But,
So we had to
are
stop
they
him
living
from
in the
doing
same
that. And
house?
they were
Good
living in
lord.
the same house at that point.
Oh, okay.
So so we had to call the law. Maybe because
Call the law.
Grandma was in one of her moods. My grandma, she gets her blood pressure goes straight through the roof, and she gets ready to fight.
Good.
But so we
Taylor
called the
Click.
law, and the law comes down and goes like, no, you can't throw him out. You got to go to the magistrate. You got to evict him. His mail comes here. He is now a tenant. Basically, what we were trying to tell her, we had to have the law tell her. So that kind of smoothed things out for about 4 days. And then she wants to throw his clothes out the door. So after that happens, he ends up, because she's talking pure T dog shit to him when he's there, because they have like these 2 recliners, and they would sit there, and
she
she would
just
just
chew him
bitch
out?
at him all day.
Like,
So
what
he
would you
goes
say?
and rents a where was that?
They would talk. She would talk shit to him. They
yeah,
would
she would sit there and talk shit, like pure T shit. And it was it's so much. She was talking down to the man so much. I had to be like, dude, that's not cool. You can't sit there and talk bad about this man. Imagine if somebody stood over you all day and talked bad about you. And here's the kicker: she was charging the man $900 a month to stay in a single wide trailer.
No, she was not.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this was just a tenant that she found online.
So how much money? How many total months of rent did she extract from him? Like 1 month?
Two. It's two.
She got $1,800 cash off this guy.
Yeah.
And a stereo.
Well, the stereo he turned back in, but we'll get to that later. She actually probably got more than that because, like, I heard from him today that what would happen is he has a pension check from like some place he was like an employee of, and his pension check is like $2,400 a month. He would give her the entire check, both of the months he was there, and here's the kicker. He would rely on her to buy him stuff. Like, say he needed cigarettes or he wanted to go out to eat or something. He'd be like, she would have to pay for it because he pretty much gave her his whole check. Well, she started accusing him of never buying anything. And now you got to sit there and talk to my grandma. Be like, well, he gave you all his money.
Mm-hmm.
You're not technically buying the stuff for him. You're using his money to buy the stuff for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you can't realistically charge that amount of money for the house that you're giving him.
So after a couple months, she kicks you out, she kicks him out. She kicks him out. So how does he end up at your place? That's what I want to know. Because I'm gonna be honest with you,
he eventually gets tired of it.
If I'd only known this,
he goes
dude
and rents a
2
place.
months, I can't see letting him come live with me. How is it that you're letting this guy live with you?
He eventually gets tired of it. He goes and rents a place, and he bounces a check. The check comes. He has like 4 checks come back on him. He has like the deposit check, which is like $1,000, the light check, the water check, and like a check he wrote at some gas station. So all 4 of those bounce. And then my mother starts feeling bad for him because like he didn't really know what to do here because he's like a 70-year-old man. You know, he's had a stroke. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't even have a license because of said stroke. So, and he's about to be evicted from the place that he went to rent because he wrote bad checks to get out of there to get away from grandma. So, mama goes, come live with us. Well, she moves him into here since we have 5 bedrooms. And till we can find him a place and get him somewhere so he can be stable again. Because he's pretty much been transplanted from where he was at to down here, and he knows nobody down here. So that works. So we get him in here, and then grandma goes ballistic about that. And then she starts out with this building stuff. Like there's a building on the property, and she wants to throw his stuff out of the building because we took all the stuff that he had left and we put it out there in the building to keep it in storage because there's no room for it in the house.
Yeah.
And real quick,
So-
this is over the course of 1 week.
This is over the course of about a week and a half.
My God, that's a quick, descent into a terrible situation.
So what's this guy's name again?
Jim Williams.
What kind of engineer? You said he was an engineer. What did he do?
HVAC. What he did was
So, like,
like
central air.
when big buildings would go online, like these box store buildings, he would design the systems that would go into the building, like the duct work and where the air conditioners would be placed and things of that nature.
Oh, okay. So like, kind of like a civil engineer, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what his job title is. I never really asked him because every time I ask him about anything, he wants to cry about how he loved grandma and he don't know why he did her wrong. I mean, that's all I can get out of him. But
Man.
grandma doesn't want his stuff in her building, so she calls the law on us. And the law
On
comes
you.
back out. Well, not me personally, but my mother.
Uh-huh.
And so they go through that, and then mother busts out the landees and shows the law this, and he basically tells her that she can't keep calling him out here, or there's something that they can arrest you for if you keep abusing, like, the police. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Wasting
He
their
tells
time.
Report.
Yeah, false report. And
I kind of want to meet this guy now. Is there any chance we get him on video sometime?
Yeah.
It's midnight, dude. It's
Well,
Oh
not
yeah,
right
I'm not
now,
talking
but
about
I mean,
now. I know
you
it's too late now, but like
Wings,
first,
he's old
two
man.
things.
He's asleep.
we group watch
Yeah,
all your
two
videos.
things though. Like I think I'd love to get him on video and get his perspective of the thing because I think your grandma like did him wrong. That's what it sounds like. But
Yeah,
I also
I
he needs a
like that.
nickname though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully moves out. That's just going to be his nickname.
Jim, who used to live
like
here. That's what we'll call him.
This sucks for you because you had nothing to do with the forming of any of this, and now it sounds like you're the guy who's kind of trying to take the high road.
I ended up getting a 70-year-old man dumped on me. I'm like, dude, I can't take care of myself.
This is like Always Sunny.
Yeah, it is. And
you got an old man.
It's like I just all of a sudden inherited one.
You just fell into an old man situation, as you do. You know, I don't know how many times I've been, just going about life, and it just worked out. So I had an old man living at my house.
All of a sudden, there's an old guy to track.
Just a friendly transient along for the ride.
All right. So
it escalated to the point where my mother just got tired of it. Like that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Because Grandma does this about 3 times a year. She'll just become belligerent and want to fight with people, and she does it because she's bored. And she only has a 6th grade education, and she doesn't know how to convey her feelings properly. She can't go, I'm unhappy with the situation I'm in. Is there anything you can do to help? She'll look for something spiteful to do and push that button. That's how she does it.
Is this one of the worst times she's done it, or is this just another part of the course?
I think it's just the one that broke the back. Mama packed up and left. So I'm like,
is your mom still pretty close, even when she does pack up and leave, like still?
Oh, she's in driving distance. She didn't like move to another state or something, but like she packed up and moved in with her boyfriend. So it's just me and Jim now. So it's like whatever.
I was picturing you.
I paid the lion's share of the bills regardless, so it's not like a huge money hit.
I was picturing you helping out some dude who was like 43, 44, and that seemed so fucking ridiculous to me. But then to imagine this old man, it's like, well, you really can't just be like, are you in a tough spot, you senior citizen? Fuck off! Like you have to be there to help.
I don't know. So I don't know how to phrase this, and I don't know how to say it nicely. So please just understand that this is a little not very delicate. I have a special skill that Dr. Chiz admires in that I can spot fetal alcohol syndrome a mile away.
He is.
Your grandmother is. Do you know that?
Oh, no. Oh. What is fetal alcohol syndrome? Can you explain that?
It's when her mom drank while she was pregnant. And there's a bunch of symptoms. Like the one that jumps out at me the most is the smooth philtrum. Small head, small eye openings, low nasal bridge, small nose.
Low nasal bridge is a big one.
You can tell all that by somebody drinking while the baby's being formed?
Yeah. If you look up fetal alcohol syndrome, it'll show super specific points. I didn't notice that. What are you saying?
Look again.
I can only explain my family tree as redneck. That's the word I would describe them.
Yeah, I look at your it's a thing that jumps out at me. I'll just watch, I look at people, whatever, and I'll see some. I saw a girl on Reddit dancing too slutty on a boat, and you know how you see a million times all these this. For some reason, there's boat parties where all of a sudden everyone has a boat and this girl's dancing to music, and I'm like, yep, fine, fetal alcohol syndrome, fine, fetal alcohol syndrome.
So there's something you look for.
Oh yeah, I can spot it a mile away.
He's always looking for genetic impurities.
He's like the next generation Hitler.
Yeah, no.
Some of these are just
in Trump's cabinet.
So yeah,
I don't want to get down that murky road. I'm glad we got this update about Jim and everything. I now as well feel sorry for Jim. It feels like Gangster Grandma swooped in and emptied his pockets, as it were.
She pumps him and dumps him. That gangster Grandma. Did you get paid? Well, what form was that? Are they treating you right? We can
Just
send
talkingchop.com. They love it. I got all kinds of thumbs up.
Okay, that's good. We were about to send our people to them if they treated you like Ford did.
Oh, fuck Ford. I'm still banned from that bitch. It's been like 4 years. You need to come off that shit. I want to read about the truck
behavior. You told them to burn their truck and accept the insurance money.
Hey, the man needed help. He wasn't looking for the option for. Well, go
you need
to
the
bank and maybe lucrative. Can you get some overtime at your job? Maybe. No, this man wanted a way out.
Who's living with you and collect his life insurance.
Yes, that's where I was going. You need to take some of that same old school rapscallion Wings of Redemption behavior and apply it to this old fogey you got living in there on the couch. Is he in a bed or is he on the couch?
Burn the old man.
He's on a twin bed.
Let me ask you this: what's this guy eating? Is he eating your food?
He's eating. We go out and eat all the time.
What happens when dinner time comes around? This guy got cash to
Yeah, he gets $2,400 a month.
How's Well, I don't know how much of that gangster grandma siphoned away. Maybe
he's got his
full check this
Wings house.
Well, see, look, I think you need to tap into that money, get that flowing in the old Wings of Redemption circles, and it goes where it needs to go.
Steal the old man's money.
And stimulate our own internal economy.
Housing this guy, you're feeding this guy, you're transporting him all around. Look, you're a caretaker.
He's about to buy a tank of gas. That's about to happen. I ain't worried about that.
If you were a social worker, they'd be paying you $1,200 or $1,400 a month just to watch after this old motherfucker. Look, first diaper you change, you better hit him up for $500 on the spot. I'm telling you.
I had to shave him the other day.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Wait, I had to shave.
Wait. Where did you shave him?
His face.
Why?
I was really hoping you manscaped him.
He got upset. He got upset with me. Like, he goes, I need to shave. I need to go to Walmart. I'm like, no, I got some shaving stuff here. I mean, you use some of my stuff. He's like, well, my hair is really long. I can't get down. I'm like, I got buzz clippers. I pointed to my head, like I shaved my head. I got good clippers. He's like, well, I can't do it. I'm like, can you rub your face? He's like, yeah. But why can't you use the buzz clippers? He's like, I can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. He didn't give me an answer why he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's a shaky hand, it's not like it tears your face apart when you touch your skin with this.
That's kind of how I use an electric shaver.
Yeah, I just go to town. Yeah.
I'm like, instead of fighting with him, I'm like, all right, whatever, I'll do it for you.
So what does this guy look like? How much does he weigh? Height, weight?
Oh man, he's probably like 150 pounds at most.
How tall?
About 6 foot.
All right.
He's a little waif of a guy.
I mean, like, he's 70 years old. I mean, you could punch him in the chest one time, he'd probably die.
Yeah, all right, so what happened with the TV that he pawned?
You working your way into his will?
The TV he pawned, my mother got it out of pawn, and she ended up buying it off of him.
Well, all right, then. Happy ending to every story. I fucking love it, man. I love that you're helping these people out. It's outrageous. I would not. You should not. You should not. You should dump these people and stop. You should
what I'm trying to do right now is, since I have the house to myself again, trying to find somebody to move in with me that isn't my family. Huh?
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
You've already got that.
Well, you see, if Drew had a stable, if Drew's situation was better, I'd have him move in and just pay me like $500 a month, and we do the training videos again.
Drew over there, I bet Drew knows some black ladies that he could get over there, and
Drew's
maybe
Latin.
Some party.
We went over this before.
You get the party going.
He's black. He just doesn't know.
He's like David Ortiz Latin.
He's like Barry Bonds Latin, is what he is.
Yeah.
I always thought it was funny when as soon as I heard that he got fired from his job as a personal trainer, I was like, he fucked a customer, and sure enough, he fucked a customer.
Kyle did call that. I forget my. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
he's trying to do a food
if
truck
you were
right
Bill
now.
Gates and you were helping the world, that's one thing, right? Bill Gates is in that position, but you're Wings of motherfucking Redemption. Stop throwing yourself under the bus.
I don't do it on purpose. Yeah, like I'm over here like, well, I wonder how fuck I can get under this bus. I'm telling you,
dude, look,
you do it on purpose.
There's no scenario. Woody, is there any scenario in which an old man ends up on your couch who is not blood relative?
No.
No, right?
What if your wife invites him in and then
why she wouldn't?
No,
she wouldn't. If then Woody would divorce his wife because clearly she's been taken over by a pod fucking person. like he'd be like, oh, Jackie invited an old man to live here. They've taken her. Like, just end her right then and there. Gun. She's a pod person.
I know it's a messed up situation. I'm like, I've got messages to my mother. I'm like, we gotta get this dude out. We gotta get him out. Like, I don't want him here.
I would send the message to him. I'd be like, you've got to get the fuck out. Keep in mind,
you never know. Like, when somebody's standing over you, like, are we gonna go get something to eat today? I'm like, what? What? Maybe later. I don't know.
You need to go back to Gangsta Grandma's house.
Dude, pull the plug, dude. Pull the plug.
Where'd he come
from?
Go
wake this fucker up. Wake his old ass up and get him in here. I'm going to tell him he's got to go.
That's a service we provide. I swear to God, if you get him on here, we will... Come on! If you get him...
I'm not going to do that because
that's your real name.
I'd sit up the rest of the night having to talk to him about this shit.
If Wings is kind-hearted enough to invite him into his home, he's kind-hearted enough, but he's not going to bring him in front of the camera for all three of us to be a dick to him.
Bring the camera to him.
Well, you're no fun.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just saying Wings won't.
Wings, I will talk sense into this old guy to old guy. We speak a language.
Yeah, but like... hopefully he gets a place at the beginning of next month, and this is done with. Yeah. Out of the life.
I will. No, seriously. If we talked to him and said, "Look, you know what you're doing is wrong here, right? You can see that you're taking advantage of his good nature and staying in a place where you shouldn't be."
I have no desire to talk to him, because if we talk to him, it's going to go from, us being a little pissed at him to just being really sad.
He might cry.
And I don't want to do that.
What if he started crying and he was like,
I'm gonna say this on the low key, but I kind of went through his stuff.
No one can hear. Go on.
And his birth certificate and his license have different years of birth on them.
What years?
47 and 53.
Oh shit, that ain't
That's
even
not
close.
Even close.
Not like it was a leap year or something.
Do you think he's assumed like his brother's identity or something?
I don't know. I got a social security number and I'm running it.
Last person who tried to mess with me, his name was Creed Bratton. That's what's happened here. He's assumed someone's life. Wings, pull the fucking.
He's
gonna take your life over. He's gonna become you. He's gonna. 2 weeks from now, he's gonna fucking
be born in the 80s.
All of a sudden, there's a 70-year-old man wearing your glasses and your headset. Whoa! What's up? It's your boy, Wings of Redemption. And we're gonna be like, what the fuck?
You have pictures of
see it. I was covering some of the numbers, but like I got his social security number. I'm having the police run it.
I love this.
Just
tune in next week when we find out whether Wings of Redemption's roommate is an identity thief living under an assumed name.
Please
might be Hitler. He is old.
Yep. Thanks for coming, Wings. And that's a cliffhanger. That's a real cliffhanger.
You're all pussies. All right, PKA episode 278.
That's 278.
Mm-hmm. 278.
Good. I think I clinched the best guess for another 50 episodes.
There it is. I don't know. Harley killed it last week, but
he's Harley. What's he going to do? Talk about bitches he fucked?
In Jew camp, actually. Yeah.
Are we stopped or are we still going?
We're still going.
Bitches in Jew camp.
All right, I'll stop. I don't want to. I think it's the fucking G Fuel. I'm up till 4. It's not even a choice for me. It's just okay because I got work to do. All right.
Are y'all running literally like a 2 hour of almost 6 hour painkiller already?
Nah, we started late. It's like 4:41.
Yeah, we waited for our guest for like an hour and a half or something silly.
And he stood
y'all up. We upgraded.
Yeah.
Who was the guest?
Jeremy from Cinema Sense.
Oh.
I had no internet, apparently.
He tweeted that he didn't have any internet, so I assume he used his phone. It kind of makes sense. All right, I'll wrap up here. Episode 278, Painkiller already. I hope you guys enjoyed it. With Wings of motherfucking Redemption.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
That's right, fat boy.